Sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you have to get some fast food. But can you do that and still keep things healthy? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to discuss the top fast food places with surprisingly healthy food choices. And this is important because a lot of people stress out about, staying on their diet, staying on their nutritional program. They don't want to fail with their fitness goals, and sometimes you're in a situation, for whatever the reason is, maybe you have time constraints, or you're meeting people somewhere and you want to just socialize and have, a little bit of food. And to do these things sometimes requires you to eat out, and oftentimes it could even require you to consume what they call fast food. Now, fast food does not have to always be unhealthy. Now, being unhealthy is a relative term, so you could be healthy or unhealthy. That's relative. So in this video, I'm gonna just talk about things that are pretty okay in my book as far as not being too unhealthy, but also still being good, delicious foods that are readily available with very little to no modification of the recipe when you go out with family and friends and it happens to be fast food. So with that said, let's get this started. First on the list, no particular order, is any pizza place. Now, it could be Domino's Pizza, it could be Pizza Hut, it could be Little Caesars, Papa John's, whichever you like. The reason I say pizza is healthy-ish as a fast food is because of this reason. Pizza has, you get a slice of pizza. What do you get on the pizza? Well, you can customize it with pretty much whatever you want, and it's almost normal and commonplace to do that. So you don't have to think that you're being weird by saying that you want your pizza to have, this type of topping, or you want to pull back on something else, or put veggies on a pizza, or put chicken on a pizza if you want to increase the protein, or put more, pineapple on it. If whatever flavor, eccentric flavor, exciting topics, or you can make it as boring as you want. But the key thing about pizza is that you can control the portion. That is so important. Portion control is a leading cause of the weight gain or weight loss and weight success that you can have. And how do you control the portion on a pizza? Very simple. You go by the slice. So figure out how much you need to eat. That's all up to you. Maybe I'll cover that in a separate video. But as far as getting the appropriate amount, the appropriate portion of food, the appropriate serving size of food, very easy to do with pizza, because you just get one slice or you get two slices and there's your portion. So just depending, you could even also get a slightly larger slice, a slightly smaller slice, and if you order the flat thin crust pizza type, then you have an even easier time of getting a smaller amount of calories in the slice, but still having a delicious food that you can share, that's popular, that's fast food, that you can order to the house, to your place of work or whatever, and still participate, but still have a good opportunity to stay healthy, because you can manage the portion simply by choosing to eat one slice, two slices, three slices, whatever it is that you need to eat or not eat to stay on track, but still be healthy and enjoy delicious, fast, healthy-ish food. So pizza, definitely something that you should look at as far as fast food. You can't go wrong with that. The next on the list is places like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. These type of places are basically the bread and butter fast food places in the United States and probably around the world. And the thing about these places that I like is not so much the burgers, not so much the chicken nuggets or the breakfast items. those can be customized. You can do things with that as far as controlling the size of their portion and being relatively healthy as best that you can. But ideally, what you want to do is get a salad. And the reason I think a salad is good at these places in particular is because you can get salads that are very hearty, a lot of protein. You know, a lot of these salads come with not only meat that you can add to it, like chicken, they come with meat. You just ask for the particular salad that you want. And they come with obviously a lot of fresh greens. They are prepared impeccably. You know, they used to not be as good, but now the way they prepare them, the way they package them and serve it to you, you're not gonna go wrong with eating a salad from one of these places. I think they taste great, and I'm very picky about salad. If it's a bad salad, I won't eat it. And I've had some pretty good salads, especially at Wendy's. But again, it's all about your taste, how you like it. You know, if you like nuts on your salad, pecans, whatever, you can have that. You can order it with that. They actually give you a package of nuts sometimes on the side so that you can sprinkle the amount of nuts that you want on your salad. And they even give you the sauces oftentimes on the side as well, so that you can control and manage the portion of really the sauce, which is going to be one of the most calorically dense, sugary things that goes on the salad. So you really want to have control over that. So these salads are not necessarily little tiny portions either. These are a full meal. You know, these salads are huge, and they can be anywhere from, I'm just totally guessing, but you can easily look up online, you know, anywhere from 500 to, you know, 700 calories ish, because they have meat, they have a good portion of meat, a lot of vegetables. The vegetables don't contribute that many calories, but they have the sauce, they have the nuts. So keep in mind, it's also a big portion. So it's a meal. Don't think that you're gonna be, you know, hungry after you eat the salad. As long as you're drinking water with the salad and you're eating slowly, you know, in a controlled pace, you're gonna be very satisfied, you know, as much as you can eating a salad. But trust me, they're very good. I'm not a huge salad guy, but I do eat them quite a bit. And if I didn't like them from fast food places, I wouldn't eat them. But I do every once in a while, maybe once every month or two, I will find myself in a situation where I will get, you know, a salad from Wendy's or even McDonald's. All very good options. I highly recommend salads from these fast food places. Surprisingly good salads from these fast food places. Next on the list is Chipotle. And Chipotle, I think, is a fantastic option if you want to maintain that meal, that authentic home-cooked meal type ambiance, atmosphere in your food, regardless of whether you eat it in the actual restaurant, Chipotle restaurant, or take it with you to your place of business or your home, whatever. You still can have a great source of food that basically looks like a home-cooked meal. You can get a fantastic option to get is a bowl, which means they serve you the food in a bowl with maybe rice, vegetables, your choice of meat, your you know, different kind of little sauces that you can put on it, like you know, cheesy sauces, hot sauces, spicy sauces, mild sauces. You know, there's a lot of ways that you can kind of customize Chipotle to be healthy. You can ask them to modify the amount of portions of each ingredient, and that's totally normal and expected. You don't have to feel weird doing that. And that's another key point with this option, is that it's expected and customary for you to ask the person serving you the food and assembling the food choices to control the portion sizes. You can basically ask them to give you a little less, a little more, or omit things altogether. Make any combination basically that you want. So it's up to you how healthy you want to make this. But I'll give you just an example of how I have had it in the past. Doesn't mean you have to copy it, because it depends on your goals and where you're at and what you like. But I've had, you know, brown rice. You could choose that or white rice. You could choose to omit the rice. Many times I'll get brown rice. I'll have them control the portion so it's not too much, not too little. I'll have maybe some beans, extra carbohydrates, fiber. You don't have to have that. You could omit that, but you have your choice of, you know, a variety of beans, black beans, pinto beans. You have, your choice of fajita vegetables, just another vegetable on top of the bowl to add additional bulk. Lettuce, tomatoes, corn. These are things that you can use to create basically a visually not only appealing looking plate, but a bulky plate, a plate that has mass, that has size. So you will feel like you're very satisfied with a meal from Chipotle if you do it appropriately. Make it like a bowl so that it's not a burrito. Make it a bowl. That way you have utensils and you have that experience of eating the food with utensils or forks, spoons. And basically it's like a home cooked meal. It's like you eating in a real restaurant, but it's pretty healthy. And the key reason why is that the meats are grilled and you can control the portion sizes. Now, you can get, very, very precise with the calories in terms of if you want more calories or less calories. Now, sometimes I want to go in there and just eat a very, very hearty meal. I'm not saying you should do this, but I'll often go and make it like a bowl that's, pushing 800-900 calories, maybe even 1,000, depending on the portion sizes. But I will have them add guacamole to the mix, and right away that's a couple of hundred calories right there, depending on the portion size. And again, I'll have a drink. I'll have usually have water. Sometimes I'll have like a diet soda, a diet fountain drink, and you could do that as well. Drink it while you're eating, and again, you'll feel very satisfied. But you don't even need to do that kind of trick of tricking your body that it's full by drinking fluids while you eat, because it's just a lot of food. It's a very bulky dish. But again, control the rice, control the beans, or omit them if you want, or just make them very small portions. You don't have to just omit them. You can literally tell the person that serves you to just put a little bit, very small amount, and you'll still have that, home cooked ambiance. Because again, a trick that I use is I'll use a small portion of whatever ingredient, and then I'll mix it up, stir it up, mix it up, almost make it like a stew. So I mix it up so that I really, everything all the flavors and textures blend together, and they make a very satisfying meal. So I recommend Chipotle a lot to people that want to customize their meals, again, similar to the other choices that I presented in this video. But you could also make it very hearty, very protein rich. You could make it a full meal that's going to satisfy you for hours and hours and hours. Chipotle is a great, great place. And if you know of other places like Chipotle, just the genre of restaurant where you can assemble your food or have somebody do it for you. Another one that, by the way, deserves honorable mention that is similar to Chipotle but is for pizza is Blaze Pizza. Blaze Pizza has that concept of you go in there, you order your pizza, and you could have it basically the pizza that comes with whatever you want, or you could customize it. You could omit things here and there, like the toppings. So if you go into Blaze Pizza, you'll see all the array of toppings, all the containers. You tell them how you want it, or you could just order one of the specialty pizzas right off the menu. And if you don't want to really customize too much, although you could still customize little bits and pieces here and there according to taste, or you can do what I do a lot of times. I'll alternate. Sometimes I'll have a pizza that is just a standard specialty pizza off the menu, and then I'll take elements next time I go from things about that pizza that I liked, and I'll kind of make my own, healthier version of it, and still not sacrificing taste. I'll experiment with the different breads, the different crusts. I'll experiment with different toppings, the amounts of the toppings, and that's again, Blaze Pizza, fantastic, kind of similar to Chipotle, that concept of you assembling it and customizing it to your wishes. And the other honorable mention that I want to do before I close things out is a fast food place like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is good too, similar to McDonald's in the sense that it is like a fast food place. But the thing about Chick-fil-A is you can have more control over your chicken, and you can have grilled chicken nuggets, for example. Grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, it sounds boring, and it maybe is, but that's a way that you can control the calories in your chicken nuggets. So if you really want a good chicken nugget meal and you want that feeling of having chicken nuggets, Chick-fil-A has grilled chicken nuggets, so you can really cut back a ton of calories on having grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, and they have a pretty nice menu. Go online, check them out. They have all the calories of everything nicely laid out, and their service is great too. The only thing about Chick-fil-A is it's not available obviously in as many places, so that's the only reason it's an honorable mention, not part of the main list. But with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, Wendy's, McDonald's, Blaze Pizza, Chipotle, Domino's Pizza, these are fast food-ish places with surprisingly healthy food choices, as long as you put in the time, the creativity, and the effort, and a little bit of knowledge in participating in the assembling and creation of the food. You can have healthy choices and still participate in that fast food experience. With that said, guys, thank you for watching this video. Until the next one, I will see you soon. Be safe. Bye.